One of the most inaccessible regions of our country is located on the territory of the Krasnoyarsk region. This is the land of permafrost and polar nights. In the south of the Taimyr Peninsula, north of the Arctic Circle, is the city of Norilsk, the reference point of the Krasnoyarsk region. The Norilsk of today is a system of separate territories, which includes the Centralny, Telnakh and Khyr districts, the Snezhnogorsk urban locality, and some other industrial hubs. Since 2016, together with Norilsk Nikkel, we have been discussing the need to create such a program for the comprehensive social and economic development of Norilsk. It will provide qualitative renewal of all its infrastructure. Upon the initiative of the city administration and the Norilsk Development Agency, it was decided to develop a concept for the renovation of the city up to 2035.
Everything in the city is connected in one way or another with the activities of the company over the 85 years of its history. So for us, the current form of the city is a kind of a challenge. It's a challenge of how we can change the urban environment altogether and create more comfortable, modern and high-quality living conditions.
But it's also a challenge for sure, especially in your part of Russia, your part of the world, you can say. It's important to get creative ideas, creative and innovative ideas of a new generation, let's say.
The first stage was comprehensive analytical research prepared by the experts of the Central Lab International Urban Laboratory. We are preparing an analytical study for our participants that will collect all the numerous intellectual and strategic developments that have been produced for the city over the past few years. The research will summarize them, demonstrate the potential for development, and offer a stable analytical platform for our participants. The experts evaluated the existing issues in the urban environment and proposed future paths for the development of Norilsk, taking into account the existing potential. The study served as the basis of the terms of reference for the finalists in the competition for the development of a concept, which began on July the 13th. Now, the challenge is not only about how to implement it, but about how to combine everything together into a unified whole, so that the city has its own design code. 27 participants from 13 countries completed applications fulfilling all the competition rules. On October 19th, a meeting of the jury took place to select the finalists. From the results of the international competition, we expect some absolutely modern solutions that can also be implemented in other parts of the world. Norilsk is a special city, and it was necessary to explore and see it on the spot. This has been truly justified. There are a lot of specific features that change the general idea.
There are a lot of impressions, from how people live here in the far north to how people provide heat, water and necessary transport and all engineering connections while accounting for the extreme weather conditions. It's impressive how people here have organized everything and continue to live and strive to develop, which is a further challenge.
The fact is that this is generally a unique situation. It's tundra, it's the Arctic. A city here is a challenging subject. On March 22nd, the jury considered the finalists' projects. According to the voting results, the third place was secured by the consortium led by Territorial Urban Planning Institute Krasnoyarsk Grezden Project, Krasnoyarsk, Russia. This project involves changing the compositional facade rhythms of residential houses without damage to existing buildings. The second place was given to the consortium led by the State Research and Design Institute for Urban Development of the City of Moscow. The essence of the project is not only reconstruction and renovation of the city's housing stock, but also transition of Norilsk to a new mindful and environmentally friendly economy. The winner of the competition was the consortium led by National Research University, Higher School of Economics.
The installation of this project, including the Superdome project, will create the basis for the introduction of a new quality of regulatory mechanisms, standards and technologies that can give an impulse for the development of the construction industry in the future.
The winning project is based on an interdisciplinary approach to integrated development of the city. The project focuses on the retention and development of human capital based on the needs of the permanent population and temporary residents of the city. The North Pole of the future is a city attractive for living, expansion and self-realization that will become a leading platform for testing and implementation of new technologies and materials for the development of the Arctic. The concept is based on making it convenient for citizens and guests of Norilsk to live in the city and use its infrastructure, to find development pipelines and reasons to be a harmonious part of the urban environment. We like the proposals of all the teams, but the clear leader who fulfilled the terms of reference that we prepared as the basis for this competition was the consortium under the leadership of the Higher School of Economics. I am truly satisfied with the performed work. I see that the time was not wasted. They did a really good job. The presented ideas can be implemented in our city, and we are going to apply them, realizing our comprehensive plan and developing the city. The unique international competition, which has no analogues in Russia yet, has come to a close. It was the competition on renovation plan until 2035 for the whole city of Norilsk. This unique practice united both regional and federal companies which worked on this original project to the very end.